I got this new NBA platform and it's super duper hot. We got all your latest NBA news, all your latest NBA highlights as we head towards the playoffs, and even NBA 2K gameplay as well. Please follow your boy, subscribe to your boy, and support. I need you. The YouTube is Ferro Reacts. Again, Ferro Reacts. Thank y'all so much for the support that y'all show me. We're going to blow that one up just like we blown this one up. Now enjoy the video. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Please, if you have not done so, turn your notification button on. When I drop a video, hit that little bell. So when I drop a video, you immediately are informed and you know what's going on. It hits your phone directly. With cases like this, you're going to literally just have to follow this bad boy. There's going to be so many little updates and tidbits. Watch the video yesterday if you don't 100% know why R. Kelly got 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse hit with him Friday morning, right? You got to make sure you watch every video because this thing is going to have some twists and turns. Now, I want to update you guys on the latest. Like I said, yesterday, R. Kelly was charged with 10 counts, ladies and gentlemen, of aggravated criminal sex abuse. Now, this comes after the Surviving R. Kelly documentary was released, what was that, about a month ago, right? And in which you heard victims or alleged victims telling their story about things that they were forced to do with Robert Kelly, one of the biggest singers ever in the history of music, right? And there was, like I said, there was videos, testimonies, anything you could think of. People around R. Kelly's team even came out and said, yo, yeah, homie did some sick stuff, but ain't nobody been able to prove it, right? Now, since then, attorneys, such as one of the guys on this case, Mr. Michael Avenatti, it's made people upset again, right? Just bringing that visual evidence to it, it's made people more upset and really want to try to nail R. Kelly for what they believe is to be a sexual deviant, a very nasty man, right? I call him the nasty man out of Chicago. Now, they've been working hard, and Michael Avenatti, who got a hold of a video. Now, we all know about R. Kelly's sex tape or alleged sex tape from back in the day, in which it looked like R. Kelly was on a tape pissing on a young lady, someone who was under 18. I believe she was 14 at the time. Now, R. Kelly went to trial for that back in 2008 and got off. Now, this Michael Avenatti, this attorney, says he got a hold of another tape back in April of last year, and he was like, look, this tape is a little clearer. He's turned it over to law enforcement officials. He's turned it's within the courtroom, right? They've seen it. It's been turned over to prosecutors as well. He says this tape is a little clearer, and you can see that this is R. Kelly. Now, this is R. Kelly with another underage chick. She's 14 years old, and it's him engaging in sexual acts. She's grabbing on them in his private section. They're doing things. I think there's even alleged he urinated on her as well. He says it's cleared. And he said not only will this tape be clear as day that you can prove that this one is R. Kelly, but that the last one was R. Kelly, and that there are hundreds of tapes of R. Kelly using it on young women, sexual acts with young women, girls underage for years, right? And just this tape will bring light to that. And if we went through his stuff, you find multiple tapes like it, because reportedly R. Kelly has a problem with recording a lot of his sexual acts. And by the way, a lot of people record their sex, to each his own. But the thing here is that it looks like Michael Avenatti is claiming R. Kelly has a problem with recording underage women with his sexual acts. That ain't right, all right? Now, I can tell you this. R. Kelly, late Friday night, he did turn himself in to law enforcement officials. He turned himself in out in Chicago. He has been hit with $1 million bail. And as I make this video, like 6:55, I'm making a video right now, Eastern time, R. Kelly has not posted bail. According to his team, R. Kelly's got some very, very, very bad financial issues going on right now. So he has not been able to post bail right now. He needs $100K to get out. And right now it looks like they're trying to put together his entire financial situation. I told you guys last video that R. Kelly has had some financial difficulties over the last few years. A lot of people claim he didn't know what he was doing with his money. He's illiterate. You know, he doesn't know how to read or write. He's not great with numbers. So he didn't take good care of his money. His team has switched over the years. There have been a couple people who's like, yo, R. Kelly, what you're doing is wrong. I'm leaving you. You know, I don't want to be a part of your team. Some people have stuck around. He's got a brother who's locked up who ain't great for him. So there's been a lot going on in R. Kelly's personal life and why, you know, reasons why he doesn't take good care of his money. People he trusted, they turned on him after they looked at this dude as sicko. And some people that stayed around are probably not the best of people. And they probably weren't great with money either, right? So you got a lot going on in his financial situation. He's had to pretty much lose a home. He's pretty much lost a studio. I think he might have even lost a car too. R. Kelly's wanted to live this luxurious lifestyle because he is a superstar, but financially he has not kept up with it. And right now he can't really do shows because there's protests every time he tries to get a show booked. No sponsors would get, you know, with an act that big. R. Kelly can still do arenas, right? He can bring enough people out for an arena, but when you do those arena venues, which is what's going to get R. Kelly out the house, right? He's not getting out of the house for a $4,000, $5,000 bag. You're going to need them big time $50,000, $100,000 to book him. You can't, R. Kelly can't do a show because no sponsors will get behind these arenas. Nobody's going to support that. There are going to be boycotts and protests outside of any arena that R. Kelly's booked at in this country. So right now he's like, I can't really make money. So he's not good with the money he got. He's not really making money because he can't, because of how bad his name is around the industry. So right now, R. Kelly's at a standstill. Like I said, he has not come up with the $100,000 for his bail. I'm not saying he doesn't have it. I'm just saying right now, his team's trying to put together a case to, his financial team or whatever he has left, they're trying to put together, make sure we got the financial situation together so we can still pay the bills and pay the legal fees and all that. So that's what's going on right now. Now, it is a slow news day for me, just to be honest. I'm watching basketball. It's a slow news day. I did have a chance to go through the 36 page, I think it's 35, 36 pages in this court document that was filed last night about everything in R. Kelly's case. Now, a lot of people are not going to want to hear this. A lot of people are not going to want to hear this, but I'm just telling y'all the truth. It is going to be tough to put R. Kelly away for this. I'm just being honest. That video must be very clear. That's all I'm going to say. I have not seen the video, and obviously I hope the video doesn't leak out with him having sex with a 14-year-old. We don't need to see that because the other video is still on the internet. You can still find that video of R. Kelly pissing on that young lady if you want to see it from years ago. But if this new video, the quality of it is a tad bit better, and you can prove that it's R. Kelly, sure, they have a good chance of putting him away. If you could show this man on camera with a minor, and this sick nigga was so cocky and arrogant enough to record it, I'm sure you could put him away. But if that video is kind of iffy, anywhere to the spot where his lawyer can make a case like, yo, you just can't prove that's R. Kelly, that's his brother again, or you have anything that shows some type of doubt in the minds of the courts. From what I read from the documents, if they're trying to put this man away on criminal sex abuse, on he say, she say, I don't think they have a good case. I just read through everything and I'm thinking to myself, because you have women who stepped up, and I'm so proud of these women if they have been assaulted. I'm so proud of them for stepping up against what looks to be not a great person at the end of the day, right? But at the end of the day, it's he say, she say. If these women's case, because a couple women have turned in some old evidence, like a shirt, like I think his hairstylist, right, from 03, turned in a shirt that had his semen on it, right? Apparently R. Kelly was supposed to get his hair braided from one of the people who have said they're going to go against him in court and they're willing to testify against R. Kelly. His hairstylist from back in 03 claims she was about to braid up R. Kelly, who had braids at the time, y'all remember. And he walked in the room and dropped his pants and said, I don't want that head done. And he pointed down to his penis. And I think he ejaculated and made her catch the cum. I don't want to be too flagrant here, but that's what happened. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it, right? And apparently some of it got on her shirt, and she turned that shirt in as evidence. I'm not saying that didn't happen. And if that did happen, homie, sick. I'm saying that's he say, she say, and I'm telling y'all now, R. Kelly's team is going to say, yo, I have one of the biggest superstars in America. Things like that happen on the road. Like, not that he did anything. He didn't make her have sex. All they're going to say is she wanted that. And who's going to be able to prove that one of the biggest superstars who makes R&B love making music How are you going to say for certainty that he made her catch the nut or whatever happened or participate in any type of sexual activity? If that's the case, things like that, like just pretty much putting it out in the atmosphere that, yes, we had sex together, unless they can prove he had sex with somebody, like what you gonna do, bring a shirt that's like 25 years old and say, yo, I had sex with him and this is a shirt back when I was 14? Like, that's gonna be super tough to prove. In my opinion, I think that's unrealistic. They better hope, if you're going against R. Kelly in this case, they better hope that video is clear as day. As a matter of fact, they better hope that they're able to get their hands on a warrant, which is possible, to search his crib, to search everyone around him, and try to find more evidence in his home. That's what you're going to need to do to put this guy away. I'm telling y'all, I went through that 36-page court document, and I don't think that's enough to put R. Kelly away. I think he walks away free. And I hate to say that for any victim involved in this, but they don't have enough. If he can put up the money to keep this lawyer that he has, and if he can pretty much say, you know, I'm an R&B superstar, what are you talking about? I have sex on the road. It's a part of my brand. This is what I do. But I didn't force anyone to do that, and you can't prove I had sex with anyone underage. Man, I think it's going to be super tough to put R. Kelly away. We will see, though, because Michael Avenatti, again, this is the attorney that's against R. Kelly. He's claiming that in the next few weeks, he's going to put out images. So people, they're trying to play that game of public opinion, right? They're trying to make sure people know. They're trying to shift that narrative. He said they're going to try to put out images from the sex tape with the underage girl. That's kind of sick to me. I really don't want to see that. He claims that they're going to put out images of just his face, just so everyone knows this was him. And prosecution already has that video, right? That's what this case comes down to, in my opinion. I'm no attorney. I'm no lawyer. I don't have my law degree. Trust me, I'm not the expert. This is just my opinion. Gave you all the facts. I'm just giving my little bit of commentary here. We got to see that's R. Kelly. Now, I don't personally need to see it, but if they got to make sure that's R. Kelly to put him away, because other than that, the case is pretty weak, man. I'm just being honest with you. The case is pretty weak. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. R. Kelly, again, if he can put up 100K, he can post bail. But as I make this video, he has been unable to do so. And by the way, he is in a holding pen by himself right now because the judge doesn't want him interacting with other inmates for safety reasons. He's a high-profile individual, and if he doesn't bond out tonight, they'll put him in his own cell away from people. Because technically, he is innocent until proven guilty. And again, a high-profile individual right now. For now, they're going to protect him. If anything changes, you know, and obviously if he's found guilty, he's going to go with everyone else in his case. But for now, until he's able to post a bail and get out until his trial, they're going to try to protect R. Kelly and hold him by himself and give him special privileges that he won't have if he is found guilty, as this thing is going to hit trial in the next year or two. We'll see. I keep y'all guys up to date. Y'all just got to hit the notification button. Subscribe to my platform for more up-to-dates on this one and more. We got it coming your way. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.